Good evening and welcome to the Anna L. Brothers show and I am going to be talking to you about a positive mindset. So welcome. Um, my name is Anna, and what I try to do is to inspire, encourage, and empower people to live a healthy lifestyle. So I know that all of us are basically getting ourselves ready. It's the first of the year. And Happy New Year to everyone. I just want to say that as well as I come on. And I also wanted to say, besides Happy New Year, I know that we all have, usually at the end of December, whatever we all decide we're going to do New Year's resolutions. You know, resolutions can mean many, many, many things, but sometimes people call them goals. Sometimes people call them just targets or something that they're trying to achieve. You know, so but to me, and I'm just speaking from experience, before you can set a New Year's resolution, you got to have the right uh, mindset. And so I thought it would be great to start off with you um, talking about mindset because mindset is very, very important. And so what I did was I did a little research and I I did a little slide show on how to build a positive mindset. So I'm kind of gonna quickly go through these slides and then I'm gonna give you some little background or some little things that you can do to help build a positive mindset. And a positive mindset is not just important to you as a whole, but it's important to everyone. This is something I feel that you can teach to your children. And it's important that you do teach your children, that you have that positive mindset. And you might understand that a little bit more uh, after I kind of go through my slides here. So I just feel as early childhood educator that we need to start building a strong, positive mindset in our kids so that they can succeed in life. So the first one, change your mindset. And let me say a little bit about this because basically, look at these two don't and do, and think about do you do these things? It says don't think of stress as a threat, a demoralizer, pressure, overwhelming, debilitating. Don't focus on your problem. Don't fight stress. And that's the truth. Stress is not going to go anywhere. It's going to be here forever. And so I feel like we have got to learn how to deal with stress. And this is one of the things that, one of the topics that I talked about when I did my series on mental health as well about stress. Stress is not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's here to stay. So what do we need to do? We got to think of stress as a challenge and something that will motivate us. It's an opportunity, manageable, energizing. We want to focus on the possibility. So sometimes we might need to embrace stress. So growth mindset drives motivation and achievement. So this is someone that says, I can get smarter. I'm never too old to learn. Learning is the goal. The effort makes me strong. I'd spend more time and work hard, higher achievement. These are some types of growth mindset and what drives us. So that's why when I say that your mindset sets your tone for your life. So coaching a growth mindset. There's some questions that you can ask to develop growth mindset. What did you learn from this performance? What steps did you take to make a successful day? What are some different strategies you could have used? I know I've done that many times. What could I have done? How could I have done this differently? I know you think I'm just trying to bring it to you so you understand because I know that these things are up in your mind. You just have to try to bring them out. How did you leave? How did you keep going when things got rough? What kept you going? To me, my faith kept me very, very spiritual or what, whatever. Just to give you a little feedback on this is the feedback, okay? You know that there's going to be challenges, and we must learn how to turn those challenges into opportunities. We haven't gotten there yet, but will we get there if we keep working and thinking about it? Sometimes I have to tell myself this next one, I really appreciate your effort today. But sometimes it's stressful. So as we go along, so when you develop a growth mindset, instead of I'm not good at this, you turn that thinking around to what am I missing? Instead of I give up, I'm going to use a different strategy. Problem solving. That's why people, corporations, all of that, they have meetings to develop strategies that they can use. That happens all the time. It's good enough. Is this really my best work here for me? I can't make this any better. I can always. So you can see there's a difference in the tone when the instead of trying to think trying to think positive. So we want to try to always think positive. It's hard. That's hard to do. So what kind of mindset do you have? There are two types. There's a growth mindset and then there's a fixed mindset. And so I can remember when I was in school in college talking about growth mindset and fixed mindset. And I'm gonna let you all decide how it is, but which kind of you. I truly believe that we are a combination of both, but we need to lean more toward growth mindset as opposed to fixed mindset. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying, based upon my research and things like that. So, if you have a fixed mindset, everyday experts who seek perfection and avoid failure. However, if you have a growth mindset, everyday learners who seek growth and development, you're not seeking perfection, you're seeking growth and, and development. And so the benefit of that is every leader who seeks to be good and do good. A fixed mindset, they focus on reproducing what they know. Growth mindset, however, focus on improving how they do what they do. So and I can give you an example because at the end of my school year, I would look at some of the things that I've done in my classroom, not just the school year, but even when I'm doing projects and things like that, I always look at it in the objective way. What worked and what didn't. Now, those things that did work, I didn't leave them alone. I tried to work them. I tried to add a little bit. Okay, if I add this to it, will it still be just as successful? So I'm just saying that we look at the things that didn't work. I said forget it and threw it out. I didn't try to change it. It didn't work. So if it's not going to work, it's just not going to work. Okay, and it's okay if it doesn't work. So I'm just trying to give you a little example of the difference in the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. And I hope that by the end of this, uh, you will look at it and think about it because you do have to have a strong mindset to set your goals for your resolution. So, what is a mindset? A mindset is a series of self beliefs people hold about themselves. Mindsets determines people's behavior, outlook, and mental attitude. And believing you are either intelligent or unintelligent. People can have both a growth and fixed mindset in different situations. By knowing about the two mindsets, you can start thinking and reacting immediately. Mhm. That's why I remember I said think. So here's another analogy of it. Fixed mindset. Intelligence is fact. Intelligence can be developed. And I don't know, I'm a school teacher. I'm just not all teachers, but most of us, I would say, lean toward growth mindset because we believe that that child can develop, be developed. So this is how the fixed mindset person they avoid challenge. It's too hard. Expect reward without effort. They ignore all feedback, and they are threatened by the success. However, the person that has growth mindset, they embrace challenge. They believe, oh, hey, Latricia, I didn't even see you on there. How you doing? Oh, thanks for coming on. They believe that you can train your brain. And the effort is a path to mastery. You can learn from feedback, and they are inspired by the success of others. And so I think a lot of the telemarketing companies are based upon growth mindset because most representatives or consulting for them. They are inspired by the success of others. They look at others and say, I want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking that this is why we want to have. There's nothing wrong with growth uh, mindset at all. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with neither one of them. So the nature of mindset, its growth and benefits can be transcended. It's a habit of mind created by experiences, creates blind spots. Our self-deceptive shapes our lives, it shapes our world, and it can be developed. So just letting you know where I am. So let me kind of review. So mindset is a way of thinking that determines one's outlook, mental attitude, and behavior. A fixed mental attitude or disposition, dispositions that predetermines a person's response to an interpretation of a situation. So just wanted to shed a little light on fixed and positive mindset. But my podcast is on how do we build a positive uh, thinking mindset. So, what are the benefits of positive thinking? A positive mindset can really improve the physical health. Optimism is linked to lowering the stress level, which can result in benefits such as a greater lifespan, a stronger immunity to illness and infection, a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, lower levels of physical pain, better overall health. Positive thinking can support your mental health. It's a commitment to an upbeat attitude and hopeful thoughts patterns can strengthen your psychological well-being. Some outcomes you might notice increased emotional resilience, greater self-awareness, enhanced ability to regulate your mood, higher levels of feel-good chemicals like endorphins. A positive attitude can also enhance motivation. When you're dedicated to cultivating thankfulness, people will definitely see, experience great levels of gratitude, improved communication with friends, a larger support network, enhanced romantic relationships, more warmth and community, more warmth and emotional intimacy in your community. Positive self-talk can lead to greater success in your career. When you believe in your ability and acknowledge your talent, then you're more likely to exceed potential. With positive thoughts, that you might receive more respect from your colleagues, stand out in performance reviews, boast productivity in a group, team, find prompt more creativity and effectively improve your ability. Get a positive mood as soon as possible with a calm morning routine. Open up the curtains to let some sunshine in. Turn on upbeat music and do some morning stretch. Eat a tasty, nourishing breakfast and start a task that makes you smile, like listening to the guided meditation or writing down a positive affirmation. Fun routines brighten your day and help you look forward to waking up. Light exercise stimulates your brain so you feel ready to take on the day. Meditating and writing affirmations will promote creativity. So, I really love this because I see a lot of me in this. And I have what you have is an echo and hey, hey Latricia, hey Christine, how you doing? Thanks for hopping on. I have what is a an echo, and every morning I will get up and say good morning. Alexa, good morning, and it comes on and usually and then it can play some music or whatever it wants to do. And I try to do a affirmation every day. Every day I get up in the morning, I do an affirmation. Not just because I need it, but sometimes other people need it too. And so I get a lot of feedback from my affirmation. And what really touches me so much is the so I know that it really, really touches me when they share it, to their uh, until to their timeline. So, and then number two is search for highlights in your day to cultivate a positive mindset. While you take care of your errands or go about your routine, pay attention to any positive details that stand out. For example, look for the beauty in your surroundings or the kindness of the stranger. You'll see that there are always special moments to embrace. Those kinds of things. The weather is perfect for a loving walk. And I know that you hear me someone say, "Oh, have you all gone when I did my lives? I do other lives." But when I did those, sometimes I say, "Oh, the weather is so nice out today, y'all. You got to get out." Just those little things. Just appreciate the little things. The sweet that she gave water to the dog. That is beautiful. My professor has the most interesting lesson. And at this moment, we don't really have a pastor. We're looking for a pastor. And so we have visiting. And so sometimes those visiting pastors, the message that they give is so interesting. They really hit the point with what they're saying. So I always say, oh, I really enjoy their lectures for their lessons that they're trying to teach. But you want to find friends who focus on what they're doing. As these inspiring individuals celebrate what they're grateful for, you'll find it a lot easier to count all your blessings and acknowledge what you build a network of people who approach life with lots of possibilities. Spend less time with those who bring you joy. Practice gratitude for family and friends so that you're always there. So if you're just tuning in, I'm giving some benefits or techniques that you can use to build a positive mindset. Because I believe that that mindset is what helps you reach your goals for the rest of the year. So let me see if I got off my notes. Okay, here we go. When you give others your full attention, you plenty of confidence. You help them to feel more positive. These words of affirmation will allow you to see the good in everyone, including yourself. Praise people to model kindness and improve their own positive self. Help someone feel good about themselves by recognizing them and pointing out their talents. For example, you're really good. Being nice to others is associated with positive outcomes for your family, health, and career, which help build your positive thinking. Help others, and you'll be happy about making a difference. Help, let me repeat that because it's important to me. Help others, and you'll be happy about making a difference. Write down the ways that you have helped someone else and contribute to their well-being. This activity proves you make a strong impact on your community. So you'll be positive about what you're capable. Support everyone you can, including friends, family members, and providing assistance to others will help you feel like you have the power to improve people's lives. Join so to feel valued and included. Belonging to a social group helps you build a positive outlook because you see how much you matter to others. Bond with others and chat about common interests. The sense of community will reassure you that you always have people. Now, many of you have heard me talk about my sorority because we are community, and I really don't consider that a social group. I think really it is, but we do a lot of community service, so I just feel like that's where our focus really is on the community service. But I belong to other groups. I belong to Quilting Guild, where I have a knitting ministry, and these are all the social groups where we just all get together to talk and just have fun. For example, gatherings we do share the same religious affiliation and cultivate a positive mindset. So I'm part of a Bible study as well. You may get a sense of comfort that they share your same spiritual beliefs and that I guess I sometimes. All right. So I'm not, these are all numbered on my thing, but I'm not really listing them as a number. I'm just going through them. So you can just think about ways that you can um, contribute or uh, start to live a positive life and to get your mind together on how want to set your goals. Uh, this one is next. Celebrate life by finding the humor in it. Look for all the ways that you can have fun and laugh. Tell silly jokes. Watch funny movies or shows and attend concert shows. Swap memes with your friends to share with us. Play around with others by relaxing, talking about what's ridiculous, interesting, or unusual. Prioritize your activities that put you in a playful mood, such as this. The more you take time for these habits, the more you cultivate a fun-loving attitude and easily spread joy. But take time to relax and uplift your spirit and your mood. To combat stress, remember what I told you, stress is not going anywhere. It's going to be here. So we have to come up with strategies to combat stress, fatigue, or frustration. Set aside moments to unwind. So you'll hear me say I had a person visit, and they did that. Just do those. And then when you just relax and do the things, just take care of you. You deserve it. Try out activities that calm you, like reading a book, watching a show, or chatting with people. Use mindfulness routines like yoga or deep breathing. Take care of your body. When you calm yourself down, you remember it. It's positive. So your stress hormones are active. It'll be easier to stay in a positive state of mind because you feel less anxious and worried. And then don't forget to boost your self-esteem by working on activities you're good at. Nothing wrong with that. Whenever you feel a little unsure of yourself, throw yourself into a hobby or activity that you excel at. As you notice how skilled you are, your mindset will shift and you'll feel positive about yourself. For example, if you like knitting, take a break and work on a knitting project. You will get positive energy from this activity because you can see your progress. The positive energy will then influence how you feel about your other. This is all helpful to you. Challenge negative thoughts. Keep a thought journal to track negative beliefs you need to change. If you have trouble identifying your negative thoughts, start a thought journal. Write down the way that you perceive yourself and record all of your opinions. Reflect on your notes to learn about where you may need to bring more positivity into your life. A thought journal helps you to pay attention to the critical voice in your head and reflect what it's telling you. For example, if you write, I feel powerless at work, then you'll realize you need a healthier outlook after you. This is so true. And this, well, boy, sometimes I need to just interject because the mind goes sometimes, to have those singing moments. But I um I set a resolution one year to lose 30 pounds. And a year went by and I didn't lose it. And so the next year, COVID hit. And I gained weight. And so then I decided to get a health coach, someone to helped me to see, because sometimes you just can't see. I didn't know what I was doing, and it's just really how that to really analyze what I'm eating, and all of that stuff. And so, even though she was talking to me about health, um, those type of things, she also talked to me about health. And it was a wide awakening to me because sometimes we just don't realize how detrimental we are to ourselves and how negatively we feel it. So I just wanted to interject that right there because hopefully by the end of this uh, broadcast, I will kind of bring a little closure to that statement, but I had to interject it there because I would have probably forgotten about the end of about the end of the broadcast. So you want to use positive self-talk because that's what I'm going to be talking about toward the end of this video. Positive self-talk. That's what you want to do then. To quiet your inner critic because you're your worst critic. So that is what you want to do. When you hear a negative voice in your head or write a critical remark or comment, check out the SWOT for inspiration. So now, the negative part. I never have energy. Positive. How to improve my nutrition so I'm vibrant and active. Negative. I overreact to everything. Positive. I have a ton of sympathy, kindness, and compassion. Negative. My friends never talk to me. Positive. I'll reach out to people I trust so I can have a fulfillment. So negative. My boss is too strict and stresses me. This is the tough time, and he's doing the best he can. Mm. Point out the positive outcomes in that change. Keep moving forward and avoid focusing on how difficult life is. If you encounter an obstacle, mm, keep going. Think of it as an opportunity for adventure or creative thinking. Visualize your future and how you improve every time you overcome a stressful situation. It's hard to be laid off, but now I can expect valuable things. I can spend days with my kids. This is just some example. Even though I don't have a car, I can work on my poetry. While money is, I can work on these I love and family. Keep a gratitude journal. I'm strong about gratitude journal because when you keep a gratitude journal, it keeps you from focusing on pride. Express what you appreciate about in a journal, letter or word document. When you work on your gratitude journal, be as descriptive as you can and explain exactly why you're grateful. specific people or moments. Take part in this activity 1 to 2 times a day. And even though this is saying 1 to 2 times a day, but at the beginning of day one, January 1st, I put out a thing and I said, let's try this. It was nothing but a mason jar. A mason jar, and you don't do it daily, you do it weekly. So you reflect on your week and write down something that was positive about your week and place it in. Now the week is not over. You still got time to do it. So just do it weekly if you cannot do it once a week. Because you know you have a busy schedule. But just so that I like to keep it journal. But I saw that and I was so thrilled that I said, I'm going to post this so everyone can see that. Because at the end of the year, you want to open that jar up and go back and read it. And you're going to be so surprised. So sometimes I find my old journals and I pick them up and I look at them. You know, but really and truly, find a way to do that. Research shows that a gratitude journal is more effective when the person writes about a handful of instances in depth rather than as a quick laundry list. As your journal, spend a few minutes reliving and savoring those moments. The gratitude journal will preserve memories that can make you smile. You know what I'm saying? Choose to react positively to feel empowered by the act. Maintain an upbeat attitude even in a frustrating situation. Focus on how much you benefit from calmness and cleanliness. For example, you may impress people with your patience and charisma. Wherever you're stressed and react, and whenever you're stressed and react with grace and good energy. So all I'm saying is that not just you but myself too. We need to transform our insecurities into opportunities to take care of us. For example, if you're unhappy with your level of fatigue, redirect your focus to how exciting it'll be to prioritize your health. Work on what you can control. For instance, turn on calm music and heavy traffic. You know, but sometimes you can be driving and you're stressed out with the other people. And it's known because that's how road rage comes about. You know what I'm saying? Road rage. Uh, So we know that we need these things I'm talking about this evening. Uh, Also, practice positive imagery to combat self-doubt or insecurity. Picture yourself as confident and capable. As you imagine this vision of yourself, think about a motivating and positive affirmation. Like, I can finish this. I will ask for a little help. And it will be good. You know, that's another one. I sometimes what that's another story. We won't even get into that. But I have gotten so frustrated, and then I just said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this project, and I put my mind to it, and I do it. And I'm sure that you have done that too, where you put your mind to it, and you just get so frustrated, but then you say, I'm gonna do this, and you go ahead and do it. It is just so rewarding after you did it. You feel so good about it. Okay. When you strive to be confident, you're more likely to tackle tasks with a great attitude than you'll eventually Maintain a healthy lifestyle to boost your energy and resilience. Eat nutrition-rich food to give yourself the right food, since negative moods have been linked to dehydration. Drink lots of water throughout the day. Exercise for 20 to 30 minutes at least 3 times a week and get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every night for your body to function at its best. I'm still working on some of those. Some of them I do. I have not accomplished 7 to 8, and I just don't think that it is in me to do that. But if those people who could do it, I mean, I used to do it, but I don't know, man. Just all of a sudden, that 6 is good for me. 6 is good. I can do 6. And then occasionally I might get in a 7 or 8, but 6 is good for me. Uh, but I do drink water, and I have a Fitbit, so I walk. I'm in challenges with that, and so a few of those things I do. I try to keep my mood up, and I'm an elderly uh, person, so I try to do the things that I need to do. I eat food rich in vitamins that are known for their mood boosting qualities. Um, these are foods that are found in grains and beans, seafood and lean meats, omega-3 fatty acids. Also found in walnuts or leafy greens. I try to eat those, eat those things. Eat other stuff too. But my main focus is to try to live a healthier lifestyle. So as you exercise, your body releases endorphins, which are chemicals that boost happiness and positive feelings. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, try dimming the light before bed. This will help your mind settle down. Also, you can listen to calming music. Now, this is what I don't have any problem with this. I don't have any problem falling asleep, but just sleeping a long time. Sometimes I get in the bed and I want to read, and next thing I know, it's over. Okay? So you want to avoid media that triggers negative thinking. Media that tempts you to compare yourself to others, like magazines or Instagram, they can reduce your self-esteem. If any form of media makes you doubt yourself or feel badly about your appearance, ignore it and redirect your focus. For example, journal or go out for a run. Now, a lot of people, uh, I do a TikTok, it's called Motivation Move, and I try to encourage people to move. All you have to do is to move. There's no specific way to move, and there is uh, no way that you should look for you to move. The objective is to move because when you move, you feel better. So I've been doing it now. I've been doing this podcast for a little while. Not a year yet, but and I really have been having a lot of fun. I've learned a lot, and I've been blessed to be with wonderful people. So when you have exposure to image of ideal people has been shown to negatively impact your self-esteem. So you want to surround yourself with people that build it. And I just want to say that I've been so fortunate to be around those type of people in my life. And so sometimes people say, well, she's just too self-assured, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't get these things from my mom. My mom was a little more on the real negative side, but I did have other people in my life, you know, on my father's side, that encouraged me. And my mother was an encourager too, but in her own way. So I've come to the conclusion, and so this is what to say. Now, I told you I had a health coach, and so I won this book. And this is a book, it is by Chad Hampton. I should, well, if you're interested in it, you can uh, email me for the information. Let me put my email down here. So if you're interested in uh, knowing the name of the book or the author of the book, you can email me at lusteen1@gmail.com. That's LASSTEEN1@gmail.com. I spell it out because this is also going to be broadcast as my uh, podcast. So I want to make sure that those people will be able to see it. Now, this person is also the author of 365 Days of Positive Self-Talk, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. And it's very interesting reading, as you can see. I have really, at some time I go back and use it as a reference because we have to be more aware of how we talk to ourselves. And so I also want to let you know that I am on many, many platforms. So I am also on Instagram. So if you would like to reach out to me on Instagram, you're more than welcome. I do not broadcast this to Instagram, but I do go live on Instagram with certain other things. You can also reach me at the CTImedianetwork.com, which I am a proud member of. I am so grateful for um, the team that has taken me under their wings, you know, just helped me develop, and I'm very proud to be a part of that network. So, if you have problem reaching me, you can also reach out to CTI Media Network, and they can reach and get me, reach out to me and let me know, contact me. Also, I have a YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel, www.youtube.slash at NL Brothers Show and Podcast, SWE. So I would appreciate if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. There you go. It would help me out. I am new at this YouTube channel and I'm trying to build my viewers. And so if you could just help me out with that. I do I am on Facebook as well. So this is my Facebook and I do comments. And if you go to Facebook or you will see it's a public page. So you will see all of my affirmations because I do one daily. I do a daily affirmation because that's important. That's important to me as well. So with that being said, I am going to leave you this evening. But I always have to leave with something special. I always give you something as well. And that is, I always like to leave with my 3 L's. The 3 L's are so important to me. I I think I don't think you can function without the 3 L's. And so tonight, I hope you enjoyed this podcast on a positive mindset. And the reason that I did this is because we all need positive mindset. And in order for you to do or make a New Year's resolution, you need the positive mindset. And so before I close with my 3 L's, I want to tell you about my journey with my weight because I told you was I got the help coach to help me. And there were some things, I was doing some things that I needed to, I needed to correct. And I used to do them, but I wasn't doing them anymore. I needed to learn how to do meal planning. I needed to, not just meal planning, but plan that week. What I'm doing on the week. And so those things help me because, now I put out a schedule. I put out a schedule for what I'm going to do, my lives and all those things. And I try to plan my meal. Now, yes, I've gained some of that weight back, but I did lose some weight. It was my mindset, my mindset. And during the holidays, I gained a few back. But that's okay because it was not a lot that I gained. In fact, it wasn't even 5 pounds. So I'm overjoyed because I feel like I accomplished something. So we are going to be talking about goal setting. And so I'm going to next week, and that's what my topic is going to be about, goal setting your goals and how to set it. And I want you to brand yourself because we all need to be branded. And you'll understand what I mean by brand when, when, if you listen to that a lot. So, next week will be goal setting. I am still trying to get a speaker. I want to have one speaker a month to come on to interview. So I've asked someone since I am doing a meal plan. I don't know how her schedule is, but I have asked her to if she could hop in on this and try to, give us a little, uh, shed a little light on meal planning and nutrition and offer her. She has classes and things like that she can possibly, offer as well. So, with that being said, I am going to get out of here with just 3 L's, and the first one is live. Live your life to the fullest. You only get one. And so I feel like you should live it to the fullest. Don't be sick. And if you are sick, find some way to make it. Then the second one is laugh. I love to laugh. You know, I used to, with my children, we would practice laugh. I'm not kidding. I said, laugh. Then we laugh out. Then we laugh loud. Medium laugh. You know, so just laugh, have fun. And you know how good that makes you feel when you laugh. It really does. The kids just enjoy that. And we all are big kids now. So you'll enjoy it. Enjoy it too. These silly things. Silly things make you feel good. And then the last thing is love. Love with all of it. Love what you're doing and love what makes you. And with that being said, I am going to do this to do. And this is Anna with the Anna L. Brother Show, where we help you to live a healthier life by inspiring you to. And have a great day.